What do women who cheat desire most in men? 99% crave one thing. What do women who cheat like most about the men they're involved with? This is likely a question that arises when a husband or man starts noticing strange behaviors or changes and suspects his wife is cheating behind his back. A warm embrace ready to protect. For women, the most important thing when they feel confused, anxious, or exhausted is a man who is willing to drop everything to come to their side, to hold them and comfort them. A warm embrace that's always ready to provide protection, no matter the situation or circumstance. Women are emotional beings and can easily be moved by the loving and attentive actions of the third party. Leading to infidelity. Attracted by the strength of the lover. There are many definitions when it comes to a man's strength, but many women are attracted to a man's outward appearance, his muscular body, his loud, commanding voice, his readiness to take on difficult tasks. Women love this kind of outward strength because it makes them feel like they don't have to be too tough, knowing they will be protected and cared for. Satisfaction through material wealth. Everyone desires and wants a life that is financially stable and free from worries. Material temptations are one of the leading causes of many broken marriages and family separations. Women often have specific tastes in fashion and jewelry. So if they meet someone who loves them and has financial means, they are easily tempted and may cheat. Sex is a significant factor. A woman's sexual needs can be just as high as a man's, but the difference is they tend to suppress or hide these desires. However, when these needs are not met for an extended period, it can leave women feeling unsatisfied and seeking fulfillment from another man. Infidelity, due to sexual desires, is common in the cases that detectives investigate. When you suspect or know for sure that your wife is cheating behind your back, it's crucial to stay calm and use logic to assess the situation before taking any action. In cases where the situation can't be saved, you may want to consider hiring a private investigator to gather evidence and gain an advantage in court. Ensuring your rights and the rights of your children. Women who enjoy doing these 4 things are more likely to cheat. If your wife increasingly enjoys doing these 4 things, it's a sign that she might be inclined towards infidelity, and you should pay attention. Some of the main reasons for women cheating include a lack of love in the marriage, dissatisfaction with sexual intimacy, a desire for revenge if the husband has been unfaithful, or conflicts with in-laws that strain the relationship. Whatever the reason may be, infidelity is always wrong. However, when a woman falls into this trap and lacks clarity of mind, it's challenging to break free. Today, it's not just men, women also have a growing tendency to cheat. If a woman increasingly enjoys these 4 things, her likelihood of cheating rises. Sleeping alone. For older couples, sleeping separately to get a good night's sleep is understandable, but for younger couples, sleeping in separate beds is a major factor that can negatively impact the marriage. Many parents advise their daughters that even if their husband snores, they should try not to sleep apart unless they intend to divorce. So, if a woman chooses not to sleep with her husband, the chances of infidelity are high. Rarely talking to her partner. Remember the days when you first fell in love? There were endless things to talk about, and whenever you met, you couldn't stop talking. But now, for some reason, she has stopped communicating. She has nothing to say to you, and she rarely spends time with you, even feeling embarrassed or awkward when you're together. If your wife displays these signs, the possibility that she has someone else is very high. Avoiding staying at home. When the emotional connection between a husband and wife is lost, the home becomes cold and unwelcoming. She no longer wants to come home after work and uses every opportunity to go out. A woman who no longer likes being at home is hard to control. And if she starts doing this, she might be cheating, and divorce may be inevitable. Wanting a divorce. Clearly, this is a sign of impatience. No matter what she does, she feels dissatisfied, her mood is bad, and she simply doesn't like being with her partner. When a woman casually mentions wanting a divorce after an argument, it's often because she believes that being with another man will solve her problems. Divorce is not the best solution, but in her mind, it seems like the answer to being with the man she loves. 8 signs a woman is lacking a man's presence. Women need the care and attention of a man. When this is missing, there will be signs affecting her mental and physical well-being. Even her appearance. The first sign is insomnia. When women lack care and attention from a man, they often feel anxious and have difficulty sleeping, which over time will affect their health and spirit. Mood changes and irritability. Women who are not receiving love and attention tend to feel sad and frustrated, leading to irritability. This is another sign that she may be missing a man in her life. Dreaming about sexual encounters. When women's sexual needs are not being met, they often have dreams about sex. These dreams may vary from innocent to wild. Gaining weight. Women who lack a man's presence often eat more and gain weight. Emotional eating, combined with reduced physical activity, can lead to weight gain. Feeling lonely. Loneliness is another sign. Women who lack a man's companionship may feel empty and isolated, which can lead to depression over time, forgetfulness and lack of concentration. When women feel stressed and tired, it affects their memory and concentration. Changes in eating habits. Women who are lacking a man's presence may eat irregularly, sometimes eating too much or too little. Changes in appearance. When a woman lacks a man's presence, she may neglect her appearance, and this can lead to her looking worse than before. These are the 8 signs that a woman is missing a man. If you're experiencing one of these, it's time to address the issue to improve your well-being. 99% of women who cheat share this one trait. Once love fades and communication breaks down, both men and women can fall into extramarital relationships. Especially in modern society, the likelihood of cheating is increasing. Women now have more relationships and opportunities than ever before. If she shows the following signs, be cautious and try to bring her back before things go too far. Paying more attention to her appearance. It's undeniable that marriage often causes people to neglect themselves, especially women, who take on the sacred roles of mother and wife. When a woman suddenly starts to care about her appearance more, spending time at salons and spas, neglecting the family, it's a clear sign that she may be cheating. Be more attentive to her, because she may already be involved in an affair. Secret texting. 99% of women who cheat share this one trait. Once a woman is married, she usually doesn't spend much time on social media or with friends anymore. She tends to focus all her attention on her family. If she is texting or hanging out with friends, it's usually occasional. But if one day she suddenly becomes more interested in her phone, receiving mysterious messages labeled as being from old friends, it might not be an old friend at all, but a new lover. Pay close attention and investigate further, as she may already be showing signs of infidelity. Avoiding physical intimacy. Unlike men, who often love with their eyes, women tend to fall for sweet words from their men. If she truly loves you, even when you upset her, a few sweet words can quickly calm her down. But if one day, your soothing words no longer work, and she seems uninterested in anything you do, even avoiding small gestures, like holding hands or touching, this may indicate that she is emotionally cheating. She might be avoiding not only physical intimacy, but also simple affection, like touching or holding hands, which could be signs of emotional infidelity. Engaging in more social meetings. Another common trait in 99% of women who cheat is the increase in social meetings. It wouldn't be strange if this were for work-related reasons. But for women who cheat, they seem to have endless meetings with clients. With noticeable changes in behavior, like extra attention to their appearance, makeup, and clothing. They no longer dedicate as much time to their family, often coming home late, or sometimes not at all. Becoming more beautiful suddenly. This might seem confusing. Why does becoming more attractive indicate cheating? Let me explain. It's not that looking better means cheating. But if you've grown accustomed to seeing your wife in a casual, simple manner every day, and then she suddenly starts looking exceptionally beautiful without any reason, it's a red flag. This change in appearance might remind you of how she looked when you were first dating. Unfortunately, she may be falling in love with someone else, and this transformation is a sign of her emotional affair, neglecting the family more than before, unlike men, who often cheat due to unsatisfied sexual needs and still return to their family. Women tend to cheat when they are emotionally attached to someone else. When a woman cheats, it's because she truly loves the other man. She will try to spend as much time with him as possible, even neglecting her husband and children. Although some women might not completely abandon their family responsibilities, you may notice that their attention is no longer fully dedicated. Meals, once cooked with care, now might be replaced with rushed restaurant dinners. This is a clear sign of a woman who is emotionally detached from her family. Vague answers to questions. Have you ever wondered what the most noticeable sign of infidelity is? Let me tell you. When someone is hiding something, they tend to act suspiciously. A woman who is cheating might start stammering or giving unclear responses when asked about her whereabouts or activities, especially if these questions touch on sensitive topics like the other man. Even if she answers calmly, you may notice that her answers seem too perfect, almost rehearsed, which can raise further suspicion. Research has shown that 99% of cheating women have this trait. At a certain age, women are more likely to cheat, and men should be cautious. Studies have revealed that women are more likely to cheat at certain ages, particularly in their 30s. During this stage, their career and family life tend to stabilize, but they might face family responsibilities and the pressures of life. This can lead to dissatisfaction with their marital life, making them seek new excitement and satisfaction elsewhere. Increased exposure to the opposite sex, along with psychological temptations, further raises the risk of infidelity. The reasons and motivations behind cheating. The psychological reasons behind infidelity vary greatly. Besides age-related factors, other issues like an unhappy marriage, emotional detachment, confusion about self-identity, and the desire for excitement or self-fulfillment can push women to cheat. For some, cheating can even be a way to escape or pursue validation and emotional fulfillment. However, this doesn't mean that all women will cheat at a certain age. Circumstances and motivations are different for each person. Dealing with the risk of infidelity, regardless of the reasons, cheating is always wrong. For women, the key to avoiding infidelity is to build a healthy marriage and family life. You should cultivate a strong bond with your partner, communicate openly, and understand each other's needs and emotions. Work together to maintain the stability and happiness of your marriage. Building emotional closeness with your spouse, invest in your marriage and your family. Pay attention to your partner's emotional needs and create a meaningful and fulfilling life together. Personal growth. Develop personal interests and career goals to enhance your self-worth and satisfaction while reducing dependence on external validation. Seeking help. If you encounter problems in your marriage or are emotionally distressed, seek professional help from marriage counseling or psychological services promptly. Infidelity in women is a complex and sensitive subject in relationships. While women may be more likely to cheat at certain ages, each person's circumstances and motivations differ. Building a healthy marriage and family life is the best way to prevent infidelity. We should cherish and nurture our marriages, working together to create a happy and stable partnership.